Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 16th through to the 30th. And the image I get for you, Taurus, is like you're standing there and in the back of your head all this golden light is coming out. And it's like you're potentially getting really inspired by something. You're potentially seeing the potential of something. You're potentially like opening up to new possibilities. So it feels like really positive in terms of what's going on inside of your mind. So that feels really exciting. Let's see, we've got Two of Feathers, decisions and direction. So yeah, again, like you kind of workshopping something, brainstorming something, and I feel like it's like you're finding a solution to a direction that you're looking for, and the direction is becoming clear, and it almost feels exciting when that happens. So yeah, that feels really it feels really good. So Taurus, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Taurus. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading and the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, I can see the Magician has come out, the planner. Whoa, lots going on inside. How are we going to make this happen? Lots of decisions to make. High Priestess. So your intuition is also, that's why I'm kind of getting, it's not inside your mind, like your mind's working with it. Your thoughts, your brain is working with this energy, but there was this golden light around it as well, which is the High Priestess, which is you're working both your intuition and your rational mind with something. And then we've got one date, Jupiter, Sagittarius, which is quite literally the sense of there's so many different directions in which this could go. Like so many possibilities are suddenly opening up. All the arrows are going in all sorts of different directions and it's expanding. The vision of this and the possibilities of this is expanding. Jupiter's coming in and going, right, boom, let's make this, let's open up your perception and possibilities of what could work here. So, and also opening up new avenues. Quite literally, it's not just something inside your mind. So it's something that actually seems possible. So this is exciting. It feels very, very exciting, and it feels kind of fun doing this. Like it's like, oh, this is a good experience, because it feels like something can move forward where it previously didn't necessarily. Like Six of Swords. Moving on, making a big move. So, yeah, there's flow happening here, which is really lovely. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Taurus. The Star card, okay. Star card is not really a negative card, but it's like wanting to make a move, not necessarily seeing the future of something at this moment in time. You know, maybe you're saying there's no future here, and so I need to make some decisions and move into a new direction, or I can't see the future direction right now. I do feel like it comes to you. The Seven of Swords is an exit plan, okay? So you're making a strategy for a big move that you're bringing in here. And like I said, the Star card is not really a card that crosses you much. It's a really, really positive card, so it's probably not much in your way with this. The Seven of Wands, getting yourself in a much stronger position, which is fantastic. The Four of Cups, yeah, you've been a bit bored. Here you are, you're feeling so much better. The Page of Wands, yeah, it's been, you know, there's celebration around this. You're looking at something, overcoming obstacles, and yes, stepping into something new, which feels really exciting that you're getting excited about. Just going to pull one more card, the Fool. Absolutely, stepping into something new. And the Five of Swords. There's a part of you that's potentially a little bit conflicted around it, or you're wanting to move on from conflict, because we've got the 5, 6, 7 here of the Swords. The Swords represent what's going on inside of your mind. And you're wanting to, the Six of Swords pretty much wants to move on from that conflict to find peace within a situation. So that would be with the Chariot also here in your hopes and fears. I feel like yeah, that is conflicts ending in victory, successful resolutions and solutions coming about something that you've been very conflicted about. And the Five of Swords as well is, you know, it's in the element of air, so it could have been a fight, a fallout, just something you've been conflicted inside your mind, but it can also be that you're just not on the same page with some people, or you just there's disagreements, general disagreements, or general just not resonating with what people are saying. So that can be an energy that's sort of propelling you forward into making this move. So the Six of Swords quite literally can mean moving jobs, a lot of wands here. So this would suggest it might have a lot to do with career and work. But it's just about passion and what it is that you want to be doing. So you can apply that to pretty much anything here, because we've got the moon as well, which is around your home. But the Swords is the card of travel, traveling, wanting to travel, wanting to move on from something. It can be moving home, moving job, anything like that. But crossed by the star card, like I said, I just don't feel like it's crossing you. I don't feel like that's bad. I feel like this is the intuition in the back of your mind. This is that golden light. We're seeing the star and it's in the back of this person's mind. So I feel like it's kind of like you just know now. You know where you're going and what you want to do. So trust that. The Seven of Swords, this is you. You've moved from the 5. You've decided to make the move, and here you are taking your stuff and going, taking your coffee mug and leaving, going, I'm out of here. It's sort of like you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So you potentially in your conscious mind, you maybe still in, you're halfway between or still in 2 minds around it. But ultimately you're planning something. You're planning an exit strategy. You're planning to kind of there's a strategy around it. The Seven of Swords is moving towards more freedom, away from a restrictive space or too many rules and regulations. It's just needs to be a strategy. You're not just making this move willy-nilly. You've thought about it, you've got a plan. So that's the important thing here as well. At the base, you've got the Seven of Wands, and this is all about getting you into a better position. So for some of you, this is quite literally making some kind of move to leave a position and to move into another role, or moving into a new department, or move on to a new project, or move into a different career. It can be anything to do with that. It could be that you're moving. The Seven of Swords kind of requires a little bit of discretion. So there might be a bit of behind the scenes things happening here, because the 2 sevens is there's your major evaluation about the direction in which you're heading here, about what you want to do and how you're going to go about it. So the Seven of Wands is getting yourself in a stronger position. So this is where, you're getting stronger in order to be able to deal with this conflict. You're getting stronger in terms of, maybe you're leveling up in some sort of status. Maybe you're getting yourself in a better position in terms of the org chart of a company, or just financially. It could be so many things. Maybe you're moving to a better area or a better job or industry. So it's like you've come up with this kind of quite brilliant solution here, and you're like, right, I'm working this strategy. In the recent past, you got the Four of Cups, and this is where you've been bored, disillusioned, restless, you've been wanting more. So pay attention to where that has been in your life. It can happen when you're like at work and going, oh, I'm really bored. I want something that's a bit more stimulating. Or it could be groups of friends where you're going, I just want to meet new people. I want to meet more people, or I want to be traveling. I want to go see the world, or I want a deeper connection in my relationships. Whatever that thing is that you're going, I want more, and I'm feeling really frustrated or bored or stuck, that's where this shift's about to happen. So that's the good news. In the near future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a very independent energy. It quite literally is. It's very much, feeling quite happy with where you've landed, feeling quite independent, quite happy in your own skin. There's a sense of accomplishment. For some of you, it's happily just kind of working on your own, or working independently, or working or being on your own. Kind of, if you're single, happy and single. But the Nine of Pentacles can be freedom, like you're moving towards freedom. That's what the Seven of Swords wants, and this does represent the freedom, but it's an element of Earth, which is your element, which can represent financial freedom, like getting out of a situation where perhaps there's more money coming in, or maybe you're getting untied with money that's locked up. somewhere, like you've got something that's been locked up or committed, like there's commitments and money's tied up with something, and you're kind of just releasing and freeing yourself out of something like that, where it's like, you know, I can't really think of an example, but maybe it's like, you know, your friends, you all own like a boat or something. I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't know why I'm getting this example, but you all own the boat. You all have to contribute to the expenses, say. But ultimately, like, you just feeling a bit hemmed in. You don't want to be paying that anymore. You don't want to be part of it. You don't even ever use the boat. It's just draining your resources. And you're like, right, I want to take my money out of there and take myself and get out and go and free myself up a little bit. So, I mean, you can apply that restricted area of your life where you've been tied up somehow, and you're just kind of getting out of that, which is really good. It could be, you know, you've been in a job and you're just tied up with a whole heap of tasks that are boring and you don't want to do them. And now you're and maybe you're working with people you don't like, and you've managed to maneuver yourself into a better position where you're kind of happy with what you're doing. You're feeling more independent. It feels like, okay, I'm abundant where I am. So I'm grateful that I made that move, that I don't have to do those boring tasks or work with those people. So whatever it is, you know, you can apply it to whatever's happening in your life. You can apply it to relationships as well. Maybe there's people that are expecting things from you, or they're friendships groups that feel restrictive. You know, they have certain expectations and it's like, oh, I'm sick of living up to that, or I just want to kind of be a bit free and independent. So whatever it is in your life, this Page of Wands is you. This is you looking at something new and going, yep, I like that. I want to do it. How am I going to do it? And getting messages around your career perhaps, or around something creative that you might want to be doing, and just going, yep, this feels really new. It feels fresh. It feels exciting, getting excited, enthusiastic about it. And yeah, taking a good look at it. You want more growth coming in your life. You want to see some progress. So the energy surrounding you is the Three of Cups, you know, celebration. There's an opportunity here a door is opening and you are walking straight through that. You know, you can walk through it if you want to, and it kind of moves you into a place of more freedom, which is really great. There could be a sense that there are opportunities around social occasions, and there could be, you know, some kind of social occasion where there's a bit of networking or something that could go on. But this could also just be that part of what you're getting bored with is something to do with your social life. So that could be something that is coming in, that maybe there's something that you want to shift and change around that. So hopes and fears, you've got the Chariot. So this is quite literally like the way you're traveling in life is changing. So this can represent a new car for some of you. It's like, I want to upgrade. Quite literally. But the Chariot is like conflicts ending in victory. It's like overcoming obstacles, and through sheer willpower, it's like, yep, I'm going to fix this and move on. So I like it. You're finding this very practical decision, enacting it to perfection, and yeah, quite literally, it's like maybe you're like the Seven of Swords. It's going to be something as small as like, I'm carpooling and I don't want to be in the car with these people anymore. Maybe one of them's got really bad body odor or something. But it could be something as big as, you know, shifting and changing your career or where you're working. Maybe you kind of selling. It could be things like moving home, selling a home, getting a better price for something, moving into financial independence and freedom. It can be something big. It can be something small. It's going to be different for all of you. But here you are with the Two of Wands stepping into something new, going, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to take this leap of faith. It just feels right. I've kind of looked at it. I have thought of a strategy and a plan, and boom, I'm just doing it. So for other people, it may seem like you're just doing this, making this big shift and change out of nowhere, like a leap of faith. But you're like, no, I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's something I've thought about. I just may not have shown it or told you about it. But yeah, this is you making this big shift and change and just going, I'm just going to do it. So yeah, it seems like a really positive move, which is really fantastic. Stepping into something very, very new. And like I said, this could be related to anything in your life, but particularly with the Wands, it's often to do with something that you're feeling really passionate about, maybe new goals that you're wanting to set in your life, and potentially around creativity, because we've got here, my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. So, yeah, some of this could quite literally be just what's going on inside of your mind. It could be creative blocks and then suddenly, or, feeling restricted, but it's more like something that a reality that you've created, and you're freeing yourself from some sort of, oppressive reality that you may have, formulated, and you're seeing things very differently now. It's freed up inside your mind. So that could come through with it as well. But basically, being very creative with the way, like that's what I was seeing, that brainstorming energy, being really creative with the way that you're finding solutions. Even if you're not very you don't see yourself as a very creative person. Some of you are really super creative, but others, if you're not seeing yourself, there's creativity everywhere, like the way you're approaching solutions. We've got the little owl. Beautiful. I love him as your little, because it's saying this is wise. There's wisdom around this. It's a wise move. It's a wise choice. It's a wise strategy that you're bringing in here. You've got the foresight to work out what it is that you want to do, the direction that you're going in, and you've made that move. And so it's smart. It's very cute with the owl energy. I like it. So, yeah, that's it, Taurus. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where I'm just laughing at, I'm smiling at this reading because I just think it's like you're getting away with it. You're like doing it, and people are kind of like, how did you do that? And it's like, yeah, you're just being really smart. Anyway, I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in the near future and the future beyond. You've made this bold move. It's been successful. It's paid off. And it's like you're feeling a bit like a winner with this energy. To be honest, it's winning at life energy. So we're going to see what's happening. It's all very like you're feeling free again, more independent, but it's all early days. You stepped into something new, and potentially press the reset button. It's potentially been a bit of a risk, or it seemed like a bit of a risk, but let's see where this is going. Let's see what else is coming in with it. What other energies are supporting it? What other opportunities are coming in with it? What people are coming in around it? And also going to ask about how to manage this energy, because this is all potentials. Energy is all potential. So usually ask what's the best way to manage or work with this energy in order to get the optimum results, to get the best of what's on offer here. So, and any other clarifiers or intuitive messages, being crowned by the High Priestess, it's your intuition. Trust that. And there's going to be a lot of intuitive messages coming through, especially perhaps with dreams as well. So, the dream. Allow yourself to dream, and that's all going to be in the extended reading. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Taurus, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and take care.